Previously on Book of Spring.
The party reached the derelict village of Dewwind and met its last remaining villager. Paco needed help deciphering an old family ritual, which Arthur solved fairly quickly. So last we left off, you guys were talking with Paco about how, in exchange for helping him with some part of the ritual, or the 9 Lives ritual, they will help you get to where you need to go next,
right?
The Deadwood. So Arthur took one of Paco's catnip plants, paw petal. Yep. And you are now outside still, and I want Paco to roll something for me.
Okay.
Because while Babu was talking and kind of muttering under his breath and kind of figuring out of earth, of beast, of sky, and ingest the gifts of life, what do you roll for knowledge tradition?
Knowledge tradition.
What do you roll for that?
Int.
So can you give me an int? Difficulty
8.
Okay, yes. So you remember that your grandparents would put together a special meal when they were going to do the 9 Lives ritual. This is when you were a little kitten. And so, but you remember eating it because it was a special occasion. And the ingredients that you can remember is there was an apple in it, and there was chicken meat, you believe. And you remember that they collected rainwater.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like air.
All right.
It was like an apple chicken curry, essentially.
Got air in it.
Well, I relayed this to them. It's like, I remember talking about this, and I just tell them.
Yeah.
But we don't have regular chickens around here. I don't remember.
All we have is demon chickens.
What kind, do I remember any kind of chicken-esque monster?
So you know that there would be like a hunting party that went out into the wood. And they would take precautions. They usually had like a mirrored shield that they would walk out with.
Wait, are these chickens or cockatrices?
Oh, man.
How shiny is my buckler?
Yeah, Paco has no shield. So, yes, I will need some help. Like my parents did, they went on some kind of special hunt for a beast. And I also still need that ring, possibly?
Arthur looks really sad, but he's going to offer it up, but he's going to look really sad about it. Make you feel guilty.
Could Arthur get it back at some point?
Is this something that is just lending? The part that worries me...
Yeah.
Other than the ear gun?
Yeah, what's up with the eating?
I just
part?
need to adorn it.
The part that worries me was the whole flames of sacrifice bit.
Oh, no, that's the bodies.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
No problem. Here you go. Be careful with it.
Of course.
So then does this thing take half a month because there's different moons on the...
No.
I'm hoping this is just decoration.
I do remember after all this.
Do you get the ring and just start like batting it around?
Well, I mean, Colleen, make a knowledge roll. It'd be int, because she was looking at this.
9?
Okay, so Colleen, you make that comment like this. These look like the phases of the moon.
Right.
You can see that it has to happen. You're intuing that. Well, that's the new moon at the beginning, and that's a full moon at the end. So this has to happen within probably the span of new moon to full moon.
Right.
But just any time in there, as long as it doesn't take longer than a month. Or we summon demon cats.
That's your own. That's your own assumption.
I like the idea that we summon zombie cats if we don't do it fast enough.
I also do remember that whenever my grandparents was brought back to life last time, my parents actually left for a while. And I have a feeling I will need to leave as well. They had mentioned that they would have to go travel to 9 places. Mount Blackpaw, Dewwind, of course, the shores of Lavender Wind, Tiny Thorn Village, Crystal Frost Lake, Silvertop, Bass Town, Robust Village, and Dragon Song.
So wait, do you just need to do like a tour de France of Loam? Does that after your family's resurrected?
Before.
Oh, sucks to suck.
Good luck doing it in 2 weeks then.
I have some time, it seems.
Yeah, what? Maybe we should wait until the start of the new month.
So you guys, I'm going to step in GM-wise.
Yes.
You're thinking, Paco might not understand how time works.
Yeah.
And that maybe, let me see, how do I say it?
Can't read, doesn't understand time.
And also that
No
it
wonder
doesn't,
this village was destroyed.
and then it doesn't say anything about traveling afterwards. It says, once complete, you must speak thrice the names you seek. So maybe he has to make this travel after he says their names.
Okay, that makes sense.
He was a young child anyways when that happened.
He was going to just book it for 2
Yes,
weeks straight, trying to make it to all these places. So if one of you wants to relay that to Paco.
So, sorry, just to make sure, he does not, to resurrect his family, he does not have to make that all in 2 weeks?
he has to do these things that are here within the 2
Right,
weeks.
but the booking it is,
But then the travel comes afterwards.
okay.
So
And-
it sounds like you're doing this this ritual first and then you travel?
Oh, that would be easier, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably so.
You see him kind of like,
Yeah. He was real tense.
yeah.
Because he doesn't understand the moon symbols
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like the time, and yeah.
So, is his family going to be alive in that time? It sounds like. Or they?
What's the function of the travel?
I would assume, I always remembered these things would happen. My parents would leave. And when they came back, my grandparents were with them.
Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
cool, cool,
Okay.
So something along the way, I'm guessing.
fun. All right.
Sounds like a fun journey.
Jake looks so confused.
So we are not going to have to talk to your grandparents. That's good. All right, I guess.
But I thought you wanted to.
I did.
I can take you to the edge of the deadwood.
Okay. All right, as long as you're useful enough.
With this ring, your help, I think the only thing I need left is a hunting party to go hunt the beast.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can definitely help with that.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Since I have that tracking skill. Hopefully I don't blow it this time.
Everyone's
rubbing their eye.
everyone's like, oh, Paco says this.
Yeah, because we got these stories of all the beasts that you're talking about.
They're so scared right now.
Colleen's like, yeah, whatever.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
I mean, just because they kill cats doesn't mean they're going to be a threat to me.
And fey people.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're both dwarfs. That's fine.
Yeah, Babu's bigger.
I'm bigger and stronger than both of you. Maybe not actually stronger, but willpower-wise.
Probably.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go grind some XP.
Okay.
But before that, Arthur was going to get some more information on. So when the hunting parties were formed last time, what was the equipment that they brought out? You mentioned like a mirrored shield. Was there anything other special equipment that they had?
Well, they definitely, the mirror shield, some kind of sword. Someone definitely had some kind of lance or spear. Of course, you had the bowmen and people with nets.
Wait. How big was this hunting party?
At least 5.
Okay, all right.
No, we'll be good.
Yeah. I mean, we're all battle-hardened warriors at this point.
And you guys look over to Jake,
Who is asleep.
who is asleep. So you gather up, and Paco will lead the way into the forest.
Do I need to roll animal tracking?
Yes. Both, actually, if one of you wants to do it and assist the other.
Yeah. Who has animal tracking?
Colleen.
I do.
Do you want me to help or do you want to help?
I don't know. You probably have a decent sense of smell.
Okay.
Better than me. So
All right.
Okay.
So you can
Help.
assist.
Yeah.
All right. I probably should concentrate.
Yeah, I'm going to concentrate.
That gives me +1. All right. Yeah.
If you're a technical type, it's +2.
Oh, I'm technical type. All right. So get +2. Oh, wow. 12, 14, 15.
So Paco's lived here for a while. I mean, he's been here his whole life. And so he starts to head north into the woods a little of Duin. And you'll find, as you're walking along, you notice that this is like a trail off, and that you can recognize as a cockatrice trail as soon as you see it. Yeah.
Oh, man. So I didn't get a chance to do this before. I was going to just do a quick herb gathering.
Yes.
And it's just
Yeah.
strength and int. And that's 11. And it depends on the topography. As long as I beat the topography number.
Which is right now you're going into the woods.
Okay, and that just means I got some demon lacquer. That's all.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Well, also while you're going through, you start to notice, you've been walking for about an hour. You've picked up some demon lacquer. You saw it in the trees coming out. Also, Arthur, you notice that there is a different plant on the ground, and you pick it up and you're like, there's like lots of it growing here. And you refer to your book and you note it to be the Henluda plant.
The what?
Henluda plant.
Henluda plant.
Hendes.
Henluda plant.
Okay, so I'm flipping through my book.
And you're like, oh, Henluda, this is what cockatrices eat.
Oh. Well.
Perfect.
Do I actually want to take that part with me? If they eat this, I'll take it.
Okay.
Maybe we could use it as a trap or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bait. Thank you. How densely packed are these woods?
So it's Duwin had trees all over and sparse out. So like maybe there are trees every like 5 feet or so. This is starting to get to be like a little closer. Like there's like trees every 4 feet or so.
Is it hindering our movement or
No, not really.
not yet? Okay. All right.
We're still in the woods.
I do think I will cast Luck, Luck, Luck. I'll get out my little maracas.
Okay.
Luck, luck, luck. And I'm going to give it to, I don't know, Kitty Boy.
Okay. Which means what? It has look.
You get to re-roll.
Reroll once.
Yeah. It's like, I guess I should roll to make sure I don't like completely lose my shit.
Yes.
This tracking skill also gives me +1 to damage on these tracked creatures.
Okay. Awesome.
Sweet.
Nice.
You guys might just destroy it. I'm so afraid.
Okay. I got a 10, so I didn't fumble or anything. So, good enough. All right, so you get to do that. I think I'll do Colleen and Arthur.
Okay.
No offense, Jake.
That's right.
I didn't give it to myself either.
Jake, do you want to give me a sense or a perception, which would be in spirit? So you guys are continuing to walk further, following this track and trails.
I got 3.
Okay. Jake is sniffing around and he bumps his nose into a rock and his nose pushes the rock over and you see it's a petrified squirrel.
Oh,
And when the rock falls over, you hear the slither noise
No,
around behind you.
Okay.
And battle music.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Bum, 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 bum. So, Josh, this is our first time with you doing this. If you listen to the podcast a little bit.
Do.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum.
So we're going to do initiative, which is...
I feel like it's Dex in.
I don't remember.
It's
what
Dexent. I have it written on my sheet.
Oh, good.
Up here.
Thanks, Brother John.
I get +1.
Got a 4.
13.
11.
I got a 14. Oh, wait. I need to keep track of this.
They are 5. We also have now to come up with 5 objects in the area.
10.
Oh, jeez.
You did it. You gave it to us.
I remember that. I remember
Oh, I
that.
regret
Yeah.
everything. Oh, this is always the hardest part of fighting.
know it.
Yeah.
Thinking up shit.
Petrified squirrels.
Yeah, exactly.
10, 20, yeah, 10 petrified squirrels.
Squirrel, cat turd, squirrel. I'm going to do a big mushroom
Okay.
growing out of the side of a tree. A big ole,
Fallen log.
Fallen log.
like a Mario Brothers jumpy mushroom kind of thing.
Bird nest.
Bird nest.
A big honking pine cone.
Honkin' pine cone.
Like, how big are we talking?
Like, you can kick it into their face. Like a soccer ball.
You kick it
Jeez.
like a soccer ball sized pine cone?
Yeah. This is, we're getting some freaky stuff.
Regulation soccer, or what are we
There's-
talking?
Kid soccer.
There's an old bear trap that never went off.
Oh.
So
that's
it's
pretty
still
sweet.
set and just
Yikes.
sitting there.
A little scary, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's
It kind
awesome.
of makes sense that there's a bunch of booby traps around the village for all the monsters.
Yeah.
So now we need to think of a whole nother
Another
set. I'm going to do one of those ropes that, like, if you step into it, it'll, like, grab your foot. And...
Snare.
Yeah, snare. Thank you.
Okay.
Giant leaves that are the size of a cat person.
How specific?
Are they shaped like a cat person too?
No, they're like kind of heart shaped.
So you could, I was gonna say, so you just kind of like stand behind it.
Exactly.
Hide while everybody else takes care of everything.
You're doing a very good job.
Keep up the good work. And just behind the cat-shaped leaf.
Yep.
So, did we talk about if the cockatrice needs to be alive or anything?
You eat it.
I eat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You eat it.
Well, we can probably all eat it.
We'll see how big it is.
Big patch of thorns.
Ooh. Okay.
Like a broken spear tip, like the first foot of the spear.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, and now where are you guys going on the battlefield? Who's up? Jake was up near it, but you don't have to be.
I'm gonna be on the front line since I got a cleaver.
Yeah, same.
Can you still
Actually,
use...
who's our normal frontliners?
Usually it's me and
Colleen.
you and Colleen.
Yeah,
So-
because yeah.
If I want to stab something with a light blade, do I need to be in the front zone?
Yes.
I'll be in the front zone then.
Wow. This Paco hanging out in the back, maybe.
He's hiding behind that leaf, shouting moral support.
Where's Colleen?
The
Different.
oh yeah. All
Dang. We'll help you. We'll put our body in front of you.
Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and start the combat. So up first we have who? Babu?
Babu or Colleen? We
Oh,
tied.
the highest dex.
I've got a D8.
Mine's also 8.
Oh, no, I got a D6.
Okay, so Colleen goes first. So you will need to do your accuracy check, which you need to hit a.
Because are you going to stab with your spear?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Well, you hit it, definitely. So now you can do your damage check.
5.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I was like, 5 is a really easy target.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, well, we're so used to fighting those eggs, which are much higher than
they were like
normal
8
creatures.
or 9, weren't
yeah.
they? Yeah.
They're meant to be
they're
hard to
level
hit.
1, and the cockatrice is level 2. This book.
Yeah, but the eggs are meant
Wait,
to be like a special.
You threw us a level 2 bad guy?
For a monster hunt?
We're level 6.
Don't worry about it.
Bump those rookie stats up.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You found a baby cockatrice.
Oh.
Oh. Did we
Still
really?
counts.
Party. What?
Did we really?
The mama shows up later.
Maybe.
Oh, I don't want to kill it. I want to tame it.
How are we gonna eat it? We can't tame it into our
Yeah,
mouths.
I mean, you could do a check if you want to right now to see if you can tell the age of this creature.
It is your turn.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Int.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
What'd you get?
I got 6.
It's a big chicken.
Fair enough.
A big baby.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. Am I threatened enough by this chicken-sized creature to get the bloodlust? Probably
Well,
not.
let's
yeah.
just say this all. As soon as Colleen hits this chicken
And there's
cockatrice,
Let me ask you a question. How do fishmen feel about birds?
Fish also eat birds.
Yeah.
And
Probably
bird-
not great.
Sorry,
but
sorry. Birds eat fish.
sorry,
They pluck me out
Well,
of the
some-
water.
yeah,
Well,
some fish eat birds.
sometimes do.
That's true.
Sharks are fish.
Okay, so as soon as Colleen goes and I'm assuming with your pole arm,
Yeah.
shoves it into the cockatrice, it lets out this horrible
thank you for not
cry
doing it.
scream of
Is it pathetic?
it's really pathetic and really yeah,
Oh,
and you
sorry.
see
Feathers
it
everywhere.
fluttering backwards and just
Shit. Oh boy.
and it makes this weird warbling noise.
That can't be good.
I'm gonna cast a spell on Arthur.
Uh-oh. Arthur looks scared.
It's not a bad spell.
This is still magic.
It's a touch spell, 4 mana, and you get to re-roll your initiative and then act if it puts you in the initiative.
Okay,
order.
sure.
Yeah,
And that was Dex Strength. All right, so I got a 10.
that's better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
After me.
I'm keeping track.
Okay, good,
Because
thank
I
you.
have to.
Yes,
it's
that's
part
part-
of my job.
It is part of his job as a leader.
But that was my turn. So trying to figure out.
Okay, I feel good.
Gonna be Josh next.
All right. Paco takes a shot. I hit with 9 minus 1, 8. Because for some reason, Bose has a -2 to accuracy. And I'll hit it for 6.
Damn.
God damn. Let me do this in math because I'm terrible at math.
Been what, 11 damage so far?
Yeah. You shoot your bow and it hits right the side of its head and it falls to the ground and is still kicking but now sounds very that weird wobble noise that you heard earlier is louder and more insistent.
It is called, the spell I cast is called Scarlet Passion on the summer book.
Scarlet Passion.
It's like I grab his butt and just like, go get him, champ.
All right, it is Arthur's turn.
All right.
Bobby slapped your butt.
I know I have this pocket mirror, but I don't want. We got to eat this thing. We can't turn it to stone. So I'm just gonna pull out my blade, go straight for it,
Okay.
Coup de Gracie.
straight for the throat.
How many are there right now?
One.
One? Oh.
One that's crying.
Right now.
So I made a 5 + 2, so 7, and then my damage is
One. That'd be hilarious, but
strength +1.
it's gonna be like disgusting.
Did you put demon lacquer on your sword?
Oh no, I did not.
not-
But I
You
did
just
8
collected it?
damage.
You did 8 damage. So Arthur comes.
sound
Yes,
of-
exactly. Arthur comes up to it, looks at it, and just does the mercy, like cuts the head off. And it's a little
Time
like,
to sleep.
Sleep,
and so
my
you guys
sweet
are like,
prince.
oh.
That was easy.
Da, 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 da. But you start to hear the trees rustle.
I think it's funny though.
Now
like-
I put the
like
demon
this-
lacquer on.
Yeah.
The series of events is Jake bumps into a squirrel. Chocatrice turns up behind him. He probably like turns to look at it, and the next thing he knows, it's crying and dying. And he's just like watching it, like really like.
Further adding
That's
to,
life, I guess.
to depressed Jake Day.
And I probably even got some blood on me because of Arthur's like, and
That
it's like,
the
Yeah.
mercy killing just it's like a Tarantino movie.
Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, you guys.
Now the level 8 monster.
Now the level 12 monster.
Now we still have to catch it because now it's running around with its head cut off.
Yeah, its legs are kicking.
yeah. Ugh.
What you thought was like a fairly big cockatrice, like, oh, that's out from the woods. You start to see this like twice the size of, and then another one as well. So 2 have come out, and they look down at the cockatrice that is beheaded and let out a horrible screeching
They
noise.
didn't like it.
And then they turn to you guys.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, would you like a Hinluta plant?
Wow, it's like I find my dead child and offer me cookies. Thanks.
Literally covered in its blood.
Would you like a Hinluta plant in this trying time?
What's their initiative?
I'm trying to figure that out real quick. I'm gonna say it is 10.
Wow.
What
I said, wow.
is that more? It's,
I don't know. That's probably right.
that's another thing is learning this GM stuff is
Yeah.
like how to scale things the
Yeah.
right way.
That's their AC. That's woof.
Yeah,
That's high.
That's all right.
That's way too high.
Is it really?
We would have to roll
We had
10 just to hit it.
4.5.
I could roll 10 because my accuracy from my cleaver is my strength and strength, and I have 10 in strength. So
on-
I think not. I think 8 is probably the.
On
Well,
average, if
1/6.
they roll a d6 and a d8, they will be rolling 8. So a 10 is kind of
Well,
average. So
high-
probably a 9. Yeah, a 9.
Like,
Okay.
I rolled a 5 on that last hit.
Okay, let's do 8 because I think I was looking at level 4 creatures.
What are they?
Usually 8 or 9.
Yeah, do 8 or 9 then.
Yeah. 8 is a new initiative.
Okay. Does that count as their action coming in?
Coming in, yes, it does.
Okay, so Jake gets to go.
Yeah. And one is nudging the body that's on the ground, and then the
Do
other
they have
one.
different colorations? Like one like darker colors and the other's like more vibrant?
Like the mommy and the dad.
I want a mommy and a
yeah,
daddy
okay,
bird.
yeah, I can see. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So yeah, then they have like a sort of like a greenish tint to them, living in the wood,
Right.
the deep woods and everything. And one of them is more shimmery, and like their scales are a little bit more shiny, and the other one is like a more muted, darker, muddier green color.
Does the daddy have like a rooster tail or anything?
Has a cox the warp
The ball sack?
whatever it's called, the
Yeah.
wattle, whatever it's
The
called.
gaggle? No,
Yes.
it's not a gaggle. Gaggle geese is what I'm thinking of.
So the one that is nudging the little one is the muted color one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's,
And then
that's totally a mama bird move.
then the
Well, since,
shinier one's looking around.
well, since she's nudging the smaller one, and her head's lowered. I want to take a big old swing at it. It's at my level.
Okay, so that would be accuracy check. whatever-
Accuracy check
for your
is
weapon.
my strength, and -1.
You're
So
looking for an 8.
And also, don't forget, you guys have things that add accuracy to your those items.
Right.
Which you will definitely
Can-
need to use.
she's conveniently above that bear trap I mentioned too.
Okay, that works.
So that's a +1, right? And
Yes.
can I concentrate too to do this?
No.
I think you
No?
can for
it-
accuracy, not for damage.
Yeah, for
Accuracy.
accuracy.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Accuracy you can concentrate.
So that's a +2 to that.
+3 total.
Yeah, +3 total.
Minus your 1, so
Minus-
+2.
Yeah, +2. That is fucking A, dude. Fumbled so bad.
Oh,
That's double ones.
Oh, no.
Just shoot me in the head.
Your failure fuels
Yep.
me.
I set off the bear trap.
Yeah.
That's it.
On yourself.
on your meat cleaver.
Yeah.
So you go down on the head of the cockatrice, you miss, and your meat cleaver gets
Stuck in the bear
in a
trap.
bear trap, and it clanks on. So it's going to take you around to get that out next time it comes around.
That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Or you could leave it there
Everything's
and do
fucking
something
fine.
else.
Yeah.
Colleen.
I don't know. I'm just going to take another swing at one.
Okay.
Does this count as one of the ones that is being tracked?
Yes, it does. I mean, you were following the cockatrice tracks. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely because I rolled 6s.
Nice.
double damage.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Because even if you have a D6 and a D8, as long as they're the same, that counts as crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
that's 12 plus 2.
So you
What
hit.
do crits do?
Double damage.
So
Oh boy.
12 plus 2. So
Have you rolled the damage? She hasn't rolled the damage. yet.
okay.
I did 6s again.
Oh
So
my
12.
god!
13, 26.
Yeah. Which
Jesus
Wait,
Christ!
Right in the heart.
which bird were you going for?
I don't even know.
Mommy or daddy?
Probably maybe the one that just like looked in, like was starting to look like it's gonna like
Yeah.
it's like kicking up behind his legs.
Yes.
Because Jake ran towards the other one.
Yeah. Holy God!
She's on fire.
So steel cold determination. Colleen just rams
Yep.
her whole
Skewer.
arm right through the heart of this cockatrice, and it clucks. and its head falls to the side. Dear God!
Damn.
Vicious.
You are
26 damage is ridiculous.
That's a new record.
truly.
Especially since I've been rolling like 5s and
Oh, jeez. Okay.
2 crits in a row.
That's ridiculous. All right.
That's great.
you watched me shake them. You watched me
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, she did. It's not me that's next. It's
It's me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get on top of the giant mushroom and jump on the back of the other one, so I'm not facing its head.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna stab it right in the spine, like try and sever its spinal column with
Oh
my
my
blade.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Paco in the back going,
I have gone.
These
I would.
people are brutal.
Yeah, I would. I've gone full feral
okay.
at this point.
Roll your accuracy.
Well, let's see if I miss. Well, that's a 6, 10, 11. Yeah, I hit.
yeah, okay.
And then
Your damage.
2 damage, which is dex. Oh, it's just int -1. Okay, 8 damage.
You guys are ridiculous.
And I'm now riding it and stabbing it. This has gone full Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I was like, I want to do Monster Hunter.
All right. Yeah. So that's what you pull it. Now it's just jerking around.
So I've got my dagger in its back and I'm holding on to it as
Yep.
it's.
Gotcha.
Then it's Paco.
Paco will stand up on the fallen log to get some height advantage, and will concentrate and fire. It'll be 12.
Hit. Yep.
Yep. And only 2 damage.
So you shoot it and just get it maybe in its like leg
Yeah, in
as
the
it's
leg.
running around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arthur.
all right. So I'm going to concentrate. What items do we have left that have not been used?
So big mushroom's using, fallen log's been using, and you
Fair
still
Totally do my damage wrong because I rolled 2 dice.
Divide it by 2.
So it's still 14.
okay. So you think that the cockatrice, when it went limp to the side, it starts to twitch.
Okay,
On
I'm
your...
going to go finish that one off too.
Okay.
All right, so I'm concentrating.
No, wait, I still get a +1, so it's a 16. Sorry.
Okay.
Is it still twitching?
It's still twitching. It's twitching a little bit more.
So we can say that she stabs it up. It rears back as she like stabs it near the heart.
Yes.
And I jump on the mushroom and then sever its spinal column. And then that one's finished.
Let's just do it the way that we're doing right now. So
Okay.
there's still 2 up. So you're right, because you're with Jake.
Right.
And you're
Sounds
taking
good.
that one. And then, Arthur is now noticing, like, it looked like it was dying.
16's still pretty good.
Yeah, it looked like it was dying. And so Bob was like, okay, she's got that. I went to go do the other thing.
Makes sense.
But when Arthur's going to go make his move, they start to notice that this now it's like a fish on the reel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bobby.
I'm trying to think of which item to use. I'm not gonna kick the pine cone in this one's face if it's just twitching on the ground.
Well, she's kind of like holding it. Well, not really, but it's starting to.
Sure, but I want to use an
Gotcha.
item.
You got petrified squirrels, bird nest, honking pine cone, rope snares, giant cat leaves the size of a cat person.
Okay, I'll take the snare and I'll wrap it around one of its legs just to kind of like lift it up so that its body is kind of hanging limp.
Okay.
So I can just slash at its neck.
Okay, sure.
So that would be my dex and strength plus 4. 5, 6, 7, 11.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets around. You get it to kind of like maybe like you're pushing it back towards the snare, kind of, and it steps in it. And Colleen's been holding on to the spear. When the chicken's leg gets in there, it flies up. Your pole is released. The force of it comes out, and you do what Arthur's gonna do.
I do 7 damage to it.
The blood is starting to come out of its chest.
So wait,
Gross.
Oh
That's a
wait.
lot.
Oh yeah, I had a demon lacquer, but it's all right. It's dead.
It's not. Demon Lacquer does what?
I mean, they say it's for bows, but I put it on my sword, so it does 2 extra damage. That'd be 9 damage, and its strength die is reduced by 1 because of the poison stat.
And strength is part of your HP?
I don't think it would affect it.
Okay. So
If it dies, it doesn't matter.
it's not dead, though.
That'll
Okay.
be 20.
So basically, when it attacks, it just uses the one
Yeah,
less.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But now you have a chicken that's strung up, and
Yeah,
it's
25 damage to it. That's a lot.
it dies.
All right.
I put the wrong number. I put 26 from the damage that Colleen did.
We not only finished that off, but now it's strung up and draining all its blood into the ground.
Perfectly.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Is it now finally the cockatrice's
Yes.
turn?
It is. Daddy,
Petrify people.
Daddy bird has me on its back,
Okay.
or mommy bird has me. on
And
its
so
back.
it didn't. It kind of noticed Jake at first when it went down, but then once you got on the back, it's now trying its hardest to like get you off of it. So it's going to be trying to attack you essentially. What's your initiative, Babu?
14.
It does not hit you. It can't get you. It's just trying its hardest to like get back behind on its back, and it just can't seem to get you off.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm in that business.
Yeah.
Just going to try to get it out of the bear trap.
Okay. You will successfully get it out of the bear trap. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, you said I had to use around that, so.
You do, because it's like you have to pry it open and get it out.
Yeah.
If you want to use concentration, I can let you do it so that you get it out really fast.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you're like super determined right now and just like are able to find the mechanism and just pull it out.
Now you have a free bear trap.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he resets it,
It
but
probably breaks because I said it was old. Like that's why I was kind of imagining why if it was like one use, why would it only be one use? You know.
Yep.
If I'm gonna try to take another swing, I guess.
yeah, it's right now flapping around and trying to like get Babu off of his
Right.
back or her back.
And I rolled 6.
No, it's not enough.
Yeah.
So it's still flapping, and you just can't get it. You can't quite keep up with it. Your little pug legs, you're trying to run after, and so yeah, you miss it.
Yeah.
All right, next up,
Colleen.
you still have petrified squirrels, bird nest, honkin' pine cone, giant leaves that are the size of a cat person, thicket of thorns, and a broken spear.
She's gonna do something real dumb
Okay.
and pick up that honkin' pine cone and swing at it like a baseball.
Okay. So that's +1 to your accuracy.
Yeah, somehow. 14?
Oh, yep,
nice.
that hits. Definitely.
I'm trying to think of all the like that's why I'm so messed up. Like there's just so many numbers to keep track of now. Just 1 this time. 6
Okay.
damage.
Colleen goes to spear this one, and she gets it right under that's like right meaty wing,
Yeah.
and kind of like
It hurt.
it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts it.
Yeah, okay, it's Babu. So I've got the dagger in its back, and I'm going to twist and pull it down.
All right.
Don't roll your eyes at me.
No, Babu's vicious.
Our magic user.
Babu is pretty vicious, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, that may not have hit. No, I only got a 6.
Wow.
So you try to go and pull it down.
Yeah.
It just isn't. You're not
Yeah.
strong enough to do it.
That-
You want to do.
I'm very wimpy.
What does luck do? I can
Let you re-roll one time.
the whole thing, or just one die?
The
whole
it's
thing.
the whole
Okay,
thing.
and we'll use my luck. 9,
Looking for an 8.
10. Okay, exactly an 8. 2 damage. My little cat bow, meow.
You get it in its other leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Now this chicken has like 2 arrows in its leg.
Oh boy.
All right, so what's the target number?
8.
Okay, 8. So while it's, dealing with Babu and everything, I'm gonna grab that spear tip.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna kind of like throw it as kind of like just throw it at the face, just kind of like distract it while I run towards and spear it with the saber.
Okay.
Dex strength plus 3, 9. So,
Okay, you hit.
Yep. And how much damage? This plus 1. 6 damage. How long does that poison? Is that still in effect, or is that just one attack?
I think you just have it on, don't you?
I mean, it lasts for some amount of time. I don't.
I mean,
It's not clear with putting it on a sword. It's usually used for like arrows and stuff. So the
Okay.
rules in the book are about that.
I would say
I feel
because
like it's probably several rounds.
yeah, I would say it
Okay.
would be work for several rounds. So
So then that would be 8 damage, and then strength die reduced by 1.
you go and you slice it. It drops to its little chicken knees. No, it's giant chicken knees, I should say, and then falls down to the ground and gives one last
bleeding out.
glance at its dead child.
Dead family.
Well, yeah,
man.
we've killed that family.
And that is it.
Hooray!
Nothing like
Hooray! That
friendship.
generation is ended.
Welcome to Dewin, the happiest place on earth.
Who's for chicken?
I am.
All right. So I think somebody has the ability to like harvest materials from.
And I do.
Artisan.
And Jake. Yeah.
Jake.
Everyone. Probably Jake's probably better than me. It is. I have it for trapping. For harvest materials from a defeated monster.
Yeah, that's what
Dexint. What's your Dexint?
my Dexint is 8/8.
Same.
Okay.
Well, there's multiple monsters.
Yeah, there's like 3 monsters.
Okay. I'll get
So-
one of them.
Does Colleen have that too? Did you pick Hunter for your second? I
No,
can't remember. Rogue. Okay. Oh, that's right.
I will concentrate and be almost completely exhausted. I rolled 2 1s before anything happened. What's the fumble pun, dude? It's
Uh-oh.
+1.
It's you add you can use
Put it in a
help with-
bank, and then
Yeah.
you can use it as a plus
We
one.
all get another one.
Yeah, I'll get another one.
I have 7 fumble points.
Same here.
Yeah.
I've got 5. Yeah.
I don't do jack shit.
Yeah, you go to this cockatrice and you're like, I know how to debone this, and you just shred the
Yeah.
meat up.
You just like get your claws out.
And you just like start ruining the meat, and
Yeah.
like Jake is looking horrified probably.
Good
as
thing
you're
there's
like,
3 of them.
Because I was using a hatchet.
It debones you.
I got an 11
Oh,
on that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So.
You got clean cuts of cockatrice meat, and it doesn't have materials listed as what you can get out of this creature.
Okay.
But I'm you guys are getting the meat from it essentially.
Talking white meat, dark meat,
All meat,
all the meat.
dark meat, best meat,
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one of those legs.
Agree with that.
and it's snaky butt. But you don't care about that.
No. Paco can have that part.
Oh my god.
Who was the other one who was rolling for the other third cockatrice?
I don't think we had any.
Should I just like have that as a quantity of some kind or what?
It's a pretty large beast. I would say you guys, you're giving some of it to Paco.
I was
but,
putting it under cockatrice meat, and like
Yeah.
how many pieces do you think we got out of it?
from the small, which one did you harvest? The small one? I would say you got 5 rations probably out of
5
that
out
one.
of them.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put cockatrice meat 5, and we're giving one to him, so I'll just put 4
Yeah.
for me and 1 for him.
We had gone through how many days of rations?
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just 3.
I feel no guilt.
You'll sing your way back to Dewin,
Mm-hmm.
or you'll drop off your cockatrice meat
And
with Paco. Everyone's looking incredibly dead right now.
do I?
You mean the cats?
Should we?
No, I meant like players at my
humans.
table.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we need to do still? Pretty much Paco taking them to the Deadwood
Yeah.
Okay, because Paco can dig up his families without people seeing that.
No,
Yeah,
I want to
wanna see
watch.
That or you could make your meal together. I don't know if Jake's interested in knowing your family's meal recipe.
True.
Jake's not in the mood, honestly.
That bad condition day.
His bad condition day, he's been basically since the moment he woke up on the day, he's been like a hindrance to the party, and he's just like not feeling great.
He probably thinks cat food is garbage anyway.
Yeah. He doesn't even acknowledge that he's a cat anymore at this point. He's just like, whatever, man. I don't care.
Poor Jake. All right.
My racial hatred is overwhelmed by my tiredness and
Self-loathing?
self-loathing.
Too tired to be racist.
Wow.
I guess before we head out for the Deadwood, so we go and drop off all the stuff. Mm-hmm. And Paco looks at all of you like, so I have never left Dewind before.
That sounds right.
Of all those places I listed, which one's the closest and how do I get there?
Was Stormbrook in that list? I can't remember.
No.
It was Basstown, Robustville. Well, no, Robust was a village.
It's
was one of
Mount
them.
Black Paw, Dewind, all over. Shores of Lavender Wind, Tiny Thorn Village, Crystal Frost Lake, Silver Top, Basstown, Robust Village, and Dragon Song.
Out of character, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't have very many of those on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I?
Yeah, I made up.
Yeah, it's
I made
fine.
up 5
You
or
can,
4 of them.
you can.
Can I do Babu check to see?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, good.
I
I
mean-
would check.
My map is not complete because I don't even have. Is Silvertop here? 'Cause that's where the mountains are.
Yeah.
I got 10.
Okay, here, hand me that map back. What was the names, Josh?
Mount Black Paw, Shores of Lavender Wind, Tiny Thorn Village, and Crystal Frost Lake.
Yes.
At least based on what we have, Dragon Song seems pretty close.
Dragon Song's like 2 weeks, a week and a half away. I think.
If you travel fast, it's probably about 5 days. Because you guys kind of went in a different.
Right, we kind of
round.
meandered a little.
Yeah. Dragon Song's 5 days away from Dewind. Crystal Frost Lake is actually this lake that's on this map,
Okay.
right here.
Oh, okay.
And that's not very far from Dragon Song either. What was the other places?
Shores of Lavender Wind, Mount Black Paw, Tiny Thorn Village.
Tiny Thorn Village is probably not too as more west from Bluefield. Maybe a day from Bluefield if you went east. And then the other ones you guys don't know. You've never heard of. Okay.
So you're screwed for half of them.
Yeah, but you just need to point him to the
Point you-
closest one.
I'll point you towards Dragon Song. Dragon Song is that way.
South.
Yes.
He points south.
There wasn't really a road to get to Dewind, right? It was just kind of
So when you guys left, the path just went away after a while.
Okay. But from Dewind to Stormbrook, there is... I mean, from Stormbrook to Dragon Song, there is a road, right?
Stormbrook to Bluefield to Dragon Song.
Okay.
And then there's probably other towns around there that end up leading to...
I'll mention that there's... If you can find Stormbrook south of us, it's the closest town, I believe, you can find your way to Dragon Song.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Now I believe
you will.
And I think if you're all ready, or we can rest here, and I can share some of this meat, and then we can go to the edge of the Deadwood.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I do not want to burden you with the sight of the dead.
So, 2 days? That's not bad. All right, let's make my condition check and see how bad it gets.
I got an 8.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I don't like this other side of this table.
7 condition.
I got 3.
I got 4.
Again?
Oh no.
I got a 4 if it matters.
Finding that cockatrice was cockatrices.
Emotionally draining.
Arthur feels pretty good.
What'd you get?
Just an 8.
No, that's not bad. So we got
Just no remorse for the family.
4 Jake, 3 Babu, 4
Paco.
Paco, 7 Colleen.
8.
Arthur gets 8.
Wow.
Wow. That side of the animal kind are not doing well.
That was some intense slaughter.
Yeah. Next morning you'll wake up and
Feel like shit.
feel like crap.
Yeah,
Half the
feel
party,
like crap.
over half the party feels like crap. And I'm casting my benediction to fast forward time.
Okay.
And Paco has been leading you for the last 2 days, and you are mostly in just, woods that are, like I said, like the trees are like every 4 feet or so. And as you get closer to the dead wood, the trees start to become less and less. And when you get to the edge, you look out and you can see that it is like literally a dead wood. Nothing is really growing here that you can see. And you can't really see where the growth starts again from where you're standing at right now.
That's scary. All right.
Large
Big
rocks, cracked earth.
So would this be a terrain of wasteland?
Correct.
I want to gather some herbs here. It'll be quick.
Okay.
I got a 7. Wasteland level is 1. So I find a crowned morning glory, which I can use to help ease sleep and make the next day's condition to be 6. That's all.
Sounds nice. I'd much rather take a guaranteed 6 over this garbage.
And you found that like at the edges of the wasteland. So like right where the foliage starts to die off, there's some crowned.
Oh, pretty.
And you make a note in your little book. Got it.
Well, friends, this is where I say adieu. And I hope safe travel, Arthur.
Oh, yeah. Let me give you... I hand him a little envelope that has my stamp on it. Once you're done with the ring, just pop it in this envelope, throw it in a mailbox. It'll get back to me. I hope it works out for you.
Yes. Where will I be able to find the cat's paw? That's
The paw pedal?
I mean, the paw pedal.
All right. I should plant that somewhere.
Oh, shit. Flashback. Take 2 straps.
Yeah. I didn't know. So, yeah, because I know that you were going to come back to this area, I mean, I know we fast forwarded. Let's say, like, I found in a place in Dewwind,
Right.
I put on my gardening gloves. I have the item. And then I replanted that.
He doesn't want dirt under his nails.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I got it. And then he's somewhere prominent in town that has good soil I know he'll know it's there.
Okay, the Whisperwell Garden's probably a good place to do it.
That sounds like a great place. So yeah, I put it there. By the time you get back, check out the garden. There might be something there.
Oh, thank you.
And-
Anime waving goodbye.
Deuces.
Bye.
If I see you around Basstown, I'll kill you.
Good luck with your resurrecting your dead family.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't use alchemy.
Yeah, really.
Always say yes to blood magic.
Yes. And then after you guys wave goodbye, you turn back and like a wind blows through the wasteland and some dirt goes through and a little dust tornado spirals up and just goes off with the wind. And we'll end there. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, XP.
Yes.
XP.
I always forget about XP.
I'm surprised I forgot about it this time.
Yeah, you're usually like super on it.
Give me that XP. We're so close to level 7.
I gotta
So
start
close
making.
to high level magic for you.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm gonna get if we level up, I'm gonna get basically like 12 spells because I'll get access to the high level spells from spring and summer, and then I'll get to pick 4.
So the first thing you guys do, we're gonna do the XP according to the highest topography, and the highest you had was 8, so that is a 200 XP.
200 XP?
And I cast 2 benedictions, so that's 100. And you gained XP equal to 10 times the level of the highest monster defeated this session, and I made it a level 5 monster. 200 for terrain,
Yeah,
100 for
200.
the benediction, and 50, so 350.
And then the 50. Yes, we're up 700 right now.
Yep.
So I think that hits us to the next.
Does it?
So yeah, we have 3,700 XP right now.
Right.
So now we have
4,400.
Oh, then you guys leveled up again to level 7.
It's level 7, dude.
Level 7 means you get another terrain weather specialty.
just in time.
You can pick either or.
one.
Oh, for sure. Deep forests.
Yes.
Yeah, I get a bunch of extra spells. Do we get to raise any of our stats or no?
No, just the normal like HP, MP, not
and you
a
get-
die size.
And you get 4 points or 3 points?
3.
3 for HP or MP, choosing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combined total for the either.
Yeah.
I'm going
All
up
three.
to 26 total MP, and I've got 20 HP now. That's not bad. Those aren't rookie numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
21 HP.
All right, screw you, Jake. That ability Sprout, I thought it permanently changed it from a 12 to a 20. It is a 6-round duration, but that's fine.
Turn what to what?
I could turn someone's stat from a 12 to a 20.
Oh, well, I don't have a 12.
Whoa.
So you can turn your own.
Yes. So
I
once
think-
combat starts, I can buff my intelligence to a 20.
You're gonna start fighting dragons.
Yeah, really.
Does anyone else have a D12 in anything?
No.
Okay, just you.
I have neglected all stats to reach that D12. So I get to learn 4 spells. So I'm going to learn Dragonfly, which lets me make wings for 10 minutes. Hayabusa, which lets me make someone attack twice around.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
I'm going to do Anywhere Cottage, where I get to make a cottage for 7 people, and we get +2 to our camp checks.
Nice.
So we sleeping in luxury now. And then this is going to backfire, but I'm going to do Bloodbath Blades.
Jeez.
Or I get to summon a bunch of blades that do intelligence and spirit damage to everything.
Jeez.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything, including you guys.
Uh-oh.
Crit rate.
TPK.
This is like RP like quality areas. Like as Babu gets more enraged, he's losing his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're becoming
Love it.
Newek.
Love it.
So are you double magic type?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
baby.
That
Yeah.
makes sense now.
Did you get extra MP for that second class?
Yes.
Thanks, Josh.
No problem. Check me out at Tales from Moxbury.
Fuck you,
we
Josh.
we stream every other weekend when it's already coming out, and you can find more at geekspective.com, where you find Shapeshift as well. Bye.
Bye. Shapeshift is a member of the Geekspective Network. If you've been enjoying my GM journey, please leave a rating or review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to listen to your shows. Also, sharing the show and talking about it with others would also be super helpful and appreciated. You can also find other podcasts I'm on at geekspective.com. There's Red Mage, Blue Mage, a Magic the Gathering talk show and actual play that I co-host. Party Like It's the Greatest Year in Film is hosted by none other than Kristen, who is playing Colleen on Shapeshift currently. It's a show where I get to show up and talk about movies from 1999. And there is special guest Josh's Tales from Moxbury, where I play Vez in the Blades in the Dark campaign. And we have some exciting news. Tales from Moxbury is streaming now on the Don't Split the Podcast Network's Twitch channel. Come watch me play one of my longest played characters, Milana. You can find news about it on my Twitter at Rocket Orca. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. You can find Rudy on Twitter at Rudy Basso. That's RUDYBASSO. Thanks, Rudy.